Welcome to the God Pod with Lord Jamar. Not a hard job to expose the fraud you are. P. Diddy, Kid Cudi, explode your car. Shit get ugly when I unload the scar. But this ain't PUBG. Shout out to my people around the world that love me. Peace to Artie Stacks, Digger, and Godfrey. My people in the chat, all my niggas that got me. Rest in peace, fact checker rage. Got memories that never fade. You are still missed to this day. Sever with my blade, what gets in my way? Never be a tether, this is FBA. I got games for whoever wanna play. Spit flames for forever and a day. Shit changed and you better get away. You know my name, motherfucker, is Lord J.
Hey. What's goody on a Monday? What's goody on a Monday? Yeah. Oh, I love my bassy baritone voice. I love it. Hey, yo, A1 Drizzy, what's good? I ain't even gonna hold you. My man Roman said, yo, I'm convinced your boy A1 Drizzy will catch a body for you. They said, I'm convinced A1 Drizzy will catch a body for you. He be on the set all the time in full effect.
That's called
much
loyalty.
Love to you, bro.
Loyalty.
All right, everybody get those, click that like button. Let's get it cracking up in here. You heard? Lala Andrews, what's good? Henry Sedillo, what's poppin'? Stream Guard, hey. Christopher Peters, peace, welcome. Covington, Georgia. Tom McGivern, that's right. Hit that like button upon entering. It's like wiping your feet. He said, I got 99 problems, but a book ain't one. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Welcome back to the God Pod with Lord Jamar. I am Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
Yes, sir. How are you, Stacks Dizzle?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. Just in recovery mode, man. Lost a little bit of paper, you know what I'm saying? I get that back, though, man.
Oh, yeah? What'd you do, stupid, now? What'd you do?
Oh, man, I was high rolling until 5 in the morning, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
In St. Louis?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I don't even want to discuss it, man.
Don't discuss it. We don't care about shit like that, really, here. Well, I mean, we care about your feelings, but we don't care about like money shit, and that's not impressive. If you lost a lot of money, then that's just on you. You fucked up, bro. I don't. Yeah. I don't really like to gamble, to be honest. If I do go to a casino and I gamble, it's just a very minuscule amount, and I'll be like, I'm willing to lose. So I'll be like, here's this, and if I lose this, then fuck it, it's over. So yeah, but anyway, other than that, was your weekend okay?
Yeah, it was cool, man. Weather broke a little bit, so it was super chilly, but it's kind of cool right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's it like in New York?
It's getting cold. It's getting cold. It tried to snow the other day, but nothing crazy. But yeah, it's getting cold. It's winter. Winter's here. We got to stop fooling ourselves. We breaking the big coats out now. You know what I mean? We got Scullies and shit like that right now in New York. So,
right.
Yeah, winter's here. What's
up?
So anyway, peace, everybody. Miss Legina, I see you. Huey Freeman, I see you. Yeah, so we stepping up the schedule. Just like I've been stepping on my gym schedule. I've been getting up mad early and just hitting the gym like mad early. And feels good. I feel productive. I feel like, I get a lot. I feel like I'm getting more done during a day than usual. And I like it. That being said, let's talk about
you juicing? Are you juicing?
Come on, man. Am I juicing? I mean,
Carrot
if
juice.
taking fruit juices, yeah, that's about it. No, 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 no,
I'm
no.
not talking steroid juice, man.
Yeah, that's something like juicing. What the
No, I
fuck
ain't
are you
talking
talking?
steroid juice. I'm talking about like a juice bar, bro.
Oh, I might go get a smoothie now and then, but
Because
not
I think
really.
the locks, don't they got a juice bar? That's
Yeah,
like
but
the
it's
thing, right?
nowhere close to me. I'm in Staten Island there.
I know,
Well,
man. Yeah.
they have one in Brooklyn, I think, too, but the original one is up in Yonkers, up in YO, which
Mm,
I've been to, when I'm up and around the way. I
okay.
if I can get through there, I'll definitely pass through there. But I
What's
just
your
ain't been
favorite
up
juice
there in a
to get?
bit.
What do you like?
I'm fond of like banana slash like a blueberry type of
Okay.
thing. Maybe
Okay.
throw some honey in that bitch. You
Sounds
know, um, yeah,
good.
that's
Okay.
something. I'm not really a carrot type. Oh, I like ginger and shit like that too.
Okay.
Um, not really a carrot guy. I used to like carrot juice, and then
Mm-hmm.
I learned some things about carrots that I don't know. I'm just not
What?
really
What's
into.
that? I used to
I
drink
mean,
carrot.
there's a lot of like fake vegetables out there, and carrots are one of them. Like, you know
What?
what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of man-made
I heard that
vegetables.
about broccoli, but never carrot.
Yes, carrots too, broccoli, cauliflower, a lot of these fucking shits that we've grown up to, you know, think that we're eating healthy are actually not that good for us.
Mm,
Yes, ginger with lemon. I take the ginger with lemon shots too. I fuck with those.
word.
Um,
I did not know carrot was man-made, man. I did
yeah,
not know that was
yeah,
artificial.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do my research on that.
So yes, the baby everything is the better. Baby bananas, baby carrots, all of that type of shit. But anyway, last night, you know, news came across the airways. What happened yesterday? Mr. Stacks
Well,
informed the
man,
people
it looks
of
like they're trying to get
Jigga,
all.
Jigga, that nigga, Jigga. What happened?
And as you see on the screen, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
Mm,
We've seen this on the horizon, Lord J, after the Diddy allegations and the probing of all of the oil. That the next exec in line would be Jay-Z, and it looks like this is the beginning of the unfolding of probing into Mr. Sean Carter.
a lot of people were saying that. Karis Knopflin, peace, family. How are you? Um, Look at you with a picture with motherfucking
Oh, that's the homie.
yeah, that with the homie.
Hmm.
Delroy Lindo. I see you.
I loved him in Clockers.
I see you, Karis Knopflin. Anyway, go ahead.
So breaking news yesterday, a lawsuit was filed by a Jane Doe claiming that Jay-Z R-worded her while Diddy and celebrities watched. Jay-Z's lawyer responded with a motion to dismiss, and that motion came almost immediately.
Mm. Now, first of all, they're saying that it's a 13-year-old girl, right? That's the accusations.
Correct.
They're saying this happened in 2000 during an after party for the MTV Awards, correct?
Correct.
We know that Jay-Z was indeed there. And Diddy was there as well.
And
At the MTV Awards, we know that.
yes, and
Um,
make note that this is not a criminal. It's civil.
right. This is a civil suit. Hey, Teacher Maria, I see you. What's good? Peace. So yes, it's a civil suit.
Yes.
Um,
That's how the Diddy joint started off, right? Civil.
I believe it did start
Yeah.
civil. It did start civil.
And then it escalated.
And then yes. Well, first of all, I don't know what the statute of limitations and all of this is, Do the math. It's 2024. You know what I mean? So that's 24 years ago. And just think, like, most people don't think they're gonna get bit in their ass for something they did 24 years ago, no matter what it was.
Oh, and also a quick note. I don't think this is a separate lawsuit for him. He was named.
No, he was named in an existing lawsuit.
Correct.
That's with Diddy. Yes. So, first of all, this was, tell me the lawyer's name again that brought this up, because he, you know, he's kind of a known lawyer. Let's see, what's the guy's name?
The plaintiff's lawyer, Tony Busby.
Yeah, the Busby. There you go. Tony Busby. He's the one that came up with like 120 new, you know, people that were accusing Diddy and all this type of shit. So, I mean, for some people, he might look like the pile-on lawyer, you know, but apparently he's supposed to be a credible lawyer. So I don't really know. Again, you know, a lot of this whole I mean, there just seems to be a running theme here with, you know, sexual exploitation and combined with underage, you know, activities. And again, these are just accusations. And in a minute, I'm going to read Jay-Z's statement that he put out. But, you know, do we think that this was, because people are acting like, listen, man, at these parties, this was these were open secrets. You know, these were open secrets that people, once you were behind closed doors, people were openly doing all kinds of foul shit.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like back in the 90s and the early 2000s, it wasn't really scrutinized and looked under a magnifying glass, maybe like it is in today. Because I saw an interview where Beyonce was on the red carpet with Aaliyah, and they look mad young. I feel like
they say Jay-Z was 27 and Beyonce was 16 when they first got together. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, that's the same as R. Kelly and Aaliyah. He was like 27 and she was like 15, 16. Like, what's that all about? What's that all about?
They had an album together. Remember that?
Yes, they were buddies.
They were on the world
and
tour.
It all fucked up because when the fucking tape came out of him urinating on, again, a 13-year-old girl. Why does that number keep coming up? Why is it 13? Why are they always 13?
That Best of Both Worlds album was fire.
It was fire. Yes, it
fire.
Was. I was very mad that they fucked that. And at the time, I didn't think that Jay-Z could have, you know, been implicated in any kind of way. But, you know, fast forward, here we are. He's being implicated. We're not saying that this is something that's true, but a lot of people were waiting for the next shoe to drop, and here we are.
Question, Lord J.
Yes.
Does these allegations give wiggle room for Piers Morgan and Jaguar Wright? Remember, I think Piers Morgan had to issue like an apology statement based on Jaguar Wright coming on the show and making mention of Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm wondering where that fits in the lexicon of things.
I don't know. You know, that Piers Morgan show is not my favorite right now. I told you, I ain't like being censored and shit by them motherfuckers. So yeah. I don't really care how that falls, really, as it concerns to them. They said the law is a little different in the UK, so they had to take it down, apparently. Hang on. Shop girl. What's good, shop girl? Said, Lord, do you think them folk use people like Diddy, Cosby, Oprah, Jay-Z as a bridge to control our culture? Protect them? Perhaps AI is making them obsolete like many CEOs today. Thank you, shop girl. Very observational. Absolutely, I feel like they use them folk. They teach them, their trick knowledge and their their craftiness, their tools of devilishment. And when they no longer need them, they shall dispose of thee. And I think a lot of them are seeing that and experiencing it. Motherfuckers that felt like they couldn't be touched. Because listen, a 20, 30-year run, that's a long run, yo. That's a long run. Puffy's run has been like 30 years, bro. Jay-Z's run has been like 30 years, bro. It's a long fucking run.
Yeah. Yeah. Are the chickens coming home to roost?
I don't know. Let's read this Jay-Z statement because
yes,
I thought it was kind of weird. And especially how it ends. Okay. And I don't even know why. But I'm just going to read this. This is the full statement, y'all. It says, I'm tempted to do it in what I think is my Jay-Z voice, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Lord Jamar thinks it's a short statement. I think it's like 2 pages.
It's not 2 pages. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt, called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby.
Do it in the Jay-Z voice. Jay-Z voice.
I don't really have that great of a Jay-Z voice. I'm not fucking Godfrey. What he calculated.
You attempted it earlier, man.
The nature good. These allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. Had the opposite effect. Made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you 1 red cent.
That's pretty good.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's pretty good. I like it.
These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Now, see, that's the mind fuck right there. That's where he mind fucked all of y'all. When he's like, motherfucker, you know what? This shit is so heinous. And if you think you got something, then charge me. Now, he knows this is 24 years, away. And that it's probably pretty hard to bring a fucking criminal complaint.
Hey, you got to keep going with the Jay-Z voice. They're loving it. You're on point. Everybody's saying on point. You got to, once you start.
Am I? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I never really did this before. Okay. These allegations are so heinous in the nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against the minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? Oh. These allegations, victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. See, now some people might get mad that I'm reading something that's supposed to be so serious, but you're making light of it by listen, these motherfuckers find any way to try to crucify me. Anything I do nowadays, these motherfuckers will find a way to be like, oh my God, did you see what he did? He fucking read it in Jay-Z's voice, but he was talking like
he was doing it mockingly.
Right. This is not something that should be taken lightly. um, these allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These allegations victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. Oh, these alleged victims, I'm sorry. These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, where'd you do that at? I'm just curious. Google? Or did you have like spend some real money and you know, send some private investigators on his ass? He said, who I've done a bit of research, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. Now, when I hear words like theatrics, it almost makes me feel like, did Jay-Z really write this? But okay, we're going to go with it because it says it's his statement. Hang on. Let me read that in his voice to see if he could have really said it. This lawyer, who I've done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. Maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby. But I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. Whoa, he really did do some research on his motherfucker, found that he was a Marine. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions. Damn, does Jay-Z, does he have so much money now that he speaks like one of whom? I'm just curious.
I can see him using the word deplorable.
Deplorable, yes, but one of whom? Like one of whom? Come on. One of whom?
Man, niggas in Paris, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, maybe they got him one of whoming out here. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
One of whom who is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. Oh, I bet you Busby begs to differ. He's like, man, this is a $10,000 motherfucking Super 150. What are you talking about?
Man, personal attacks.
You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Now this is the weirdo part shit right here, right? Okay. Where he throws in some weird shit right here.
Okay.
Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have leveled against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. Like, what does he mean, fake physics? What's he talking about there? Conspiracy theorists and fake physics. What are you talking about, Jay-Z? What did you just try to slip in right there?
I think I know.
I think I know too. I think
I know.
It's just very weird to like, why would you say that in this rant? Anyway, So it says, yeah, only your conspiracy theorists, fake physics will believe the idiotic claims you have leveled against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. Ha! The Rock. No, don't say The Rock.
Oh,
He
man.
could have ended it like that.
Oh, that was good, man. No, you forgot a word after The Rock.
What?
You bastard.
Oh, well, that's a whole next. Okay.
That was pretty good, Lord J.
Hmm.
Gotta give you a round of applause for that.
Hey, it was my first attempt at a Jay-Z voice.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
To knowledge. Thank you. He said, don't turn to the black thing now. Diddy and Jay are devils. Okay. Yeah, it's not about turning to the black thing. We just want to make sure the white people get implicated too. Ashton Kutcher. Didn't Ashton Kutcher hang with these guys? Wasn't he like a very close guy with Diddy? I've heard his name get implicated too. We need to look into Ashton Kutcher too, because we ain't gonna just let it get on these white boys, on the black men now. We ain't just gonna keep it on the black men's now. Even if the black men did some shit wrong.
I'm sure there were others, not just Ashton.
Huh?
I said, I'm sure there were others, not just Ashton.
But I'm saying he's one of the main niggas. He's one of the main white niggas that used to be with Diddy. So I'm saying put his name in the mix with everybody else. Put his white name in the mix with the black names that we have no problem putting in the mix. People been saying Jay-Z before anything came out. Well, now I'm saying Ashton Kutcher before anything comes out. Huh? Yeah. B. Wyatt. Thank you. He said, how long till the NFL cuts ties with Rock Nation? Ooh. You know, that will all depend on what happens here. And I think that's why he needs to, I think that's why he's stepping very expeditiously to these type of claims, because, you know, them bastards will try to put some sort of morality clause in these things, you know, things that they can't even live up to, but they'll put a morality clause on you because they know that you probably did some immoral shit, and they want to be able to get out of your fucking contracts at some fucking point. These bastards, these fucking bastards. To knowledge, Jay looked like Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, kind of like a light-skinned Whoopi Goldberg. I'm not going to disagree with that. Thank you to knowledge, to know the ledge. C Warrior, peace. He said, you seen the comedian Schultz said about Kendrick? No, but I know everybody's on my dick about fucking Kendrick right now because of what was inadvertently said on this fucking show. And they've spun it to like, now they're saying that I said that he's not part of LA culture. Like, it's crazy. It's like a game of telephone. It starts in one place and then it ends in a whole different place of some shit that I never fucking said. And everybody's making their own videos. Oh, Lord Jamar, you don't know what you're talking about. Of course,
you voted for Kamala too.
Huh?
They're saying you voted for Kamala.
What? Who said that?
Oh, you know, reaction videos. Oh, see these rappers like Lord Jamar, they vote for Kamala. They're the problem.
Did you really see somebody say that?
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
I don't care. That's so stupid.
It's spinning way out of control, Lord J.
Yeah, the spin. I mean, listen, let him spin, man. Let him spin. So what do we think about this shit factory?
Let's start with his statement. What do you think? What did you think in general about his statement? Was it well crafted? I
mean, it sounded like some shit that somebody sat down with him and wrote. He didn't write that his own self. He just had little shit that he put in there. Yo, make sure you say this, make sure you say that.
Okay.
But to whom? You're not talking like that, Jay-Z. Stop it.
Do you think it was
on some to whom shit?
You
think definitely like a publicist, lawyer / you know, he might have been there to include his 2 cents, but He ain't write that shit.
But did you think it was good? You're an artist, you know, you write in the studio and stuff. As far as like how it was laid out and everything, what you think was pretty good?
Yes, because he early on, before going through a whole bunch of shit, one of the first things he said was, well, if you think you got some criminal, bring a criminal complaint. I implore you to bring a criminal complaint as opposed to a civil one. Like, to say that very early in the fucking thing, like to step to it like that, that was impressive. And that ended up being one of the cliff notes that I ended up hearing, you know, when people started talking about it. I said, yo, you heard Jay-Z got, you know, implicated in it. Yeah, well, he also made a statement saying that, you know, and that was one of the first things they said, was that point right there. So I think that was a smart move to go after that. Now, again, I'm gonna say this is an accusation from 24 years ago. So I feel like something like that is very hard to prove. Like, how do you prove that someone did something to you 24 years ago? And why are you just bringing it up now? You know what I mean? Like, that's the suspicious part. That's the part that makes people be like, come on, man, these are all just money grabs. And, you know, so even if you did do it, you might have the balls to feel like, man, that was 24 years ago. These motherfuckers can't prove no shit. And so now you calling bluffs. So if you really got something, charge me criminally then. Why are you trying to charge me civilly? You see? Because the bar is lower on a civil case and all that.
You know what this is kind of eerily reminiscent of? You know, careful what you ask for because you just might get it. I'm thinking back with Bill Cosby, how many years ago that was, and it was just no evidence because it was so long ago. But then all these women came out against Bill Cosby with not a shred of evidence. It was just their word against his word. And all these women came out of the woodworks against Bill Cosby.
Right. From years and years ago. And it's just
Right.
like.
So this is eerily similar to me.
Yes, it is very similar. Susu Def, thank you. He said, peace, Lord. Have you heard of D. Brad, a producer who worked for and exposed the inner cabal workings of BET, Black Exploitation Television? Would be interesting to see you discuss the latest goings on. Have I heard of D. Brad? I'm not sure. I don't think.
That name does sound familiar, though.
Yeah, a little bit. Why? You want to bring him on the show? We want to talk to him? I'd love to talk to him. I'd love to know about inner cabals at influential media outlets that are supposed to influence Black people, especially. Absolutely. Yes. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Jigga, that nigga Jigga has been implicated in an ongoing Diddy civil suit. He's been accused of raping a 13-year-old girl along with the diddler and a female celebrity who was not named. Or I guess we can only guess. I don't know. Like, you know, we can take guesses. Who do y'all think the female is? And I don't think it would be J-Lo, right? J-Lo was gone by 2000, right? Yeah.
I do kind of want to read this excerpt that you just read and give me your breakdown and analysis, because this is the part that stood out to me. You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. You believe it?
Do I believe what?
The sentiment, the whole, you know, the whole narrative. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types.
Right. I mean, listen, he's not from their world, but it sure seems like he's worked very hard to become a part of their world. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
He's morphed himself into a guy, you know, we talked about how he has that look of Basquiat. You know, that's part of that world. That's trying to morph yourself into being a part of that world.
Mm.
So no, you're not from that world, but it seems like you've done a lot to ingratiate yourself to that world, even to the point where you're making response letters talk about one of whom when speaking. You see what I'm saying?
That's
So
the
don't
great
try to like push it away now. Like you've been hugging this whole rich shit for a minute. Like I ain't seen when the last time you seen Jay-Z, just, and not that you should. I'm just saying, like, he talks about Marcy, but when's the last time he really been to Marcy like that? Like, come on. You know what I mean? I don't even know if he's been to Brooklyn like that in a minute. Like he's one of these dudes that just him and Beyonce are recluses, basically. You don't see them out and shit like that. They're just living a rich life somewhere. They probably got fucking mad white billionaires coming to the crib for dinner every night. They probably don't even fuck with black people the way they used to. Like, but now when you get in a jam like this, oh, I'm not from that world. No, you're not from that world, but you're a part of it now. And in that world, and he knows that world, he said, I'm not from your world, but in that world that you're in now, it's a lot of fucking freak shit go on. It's a lot of satanic shit goes on. It's a lot of fucking, you know what I mean? Pedophilic shit goes on. Like, that's just real.
Okay.
Getaways. Thank you. He said, how old was Foxy when she dated Jay? Listen, these are rumors. I don't know if they really dated and all of that. They're claiming that they, you know, that he may have messed with her. I know when she did, you know, she first did that record, she was like what, 16 or some shit like that. She was young. She was very young.
Yeah, why do everybody think they dated?
Uh-oh. Cars Knopfler said, you see, Mary J just went on a mini Hajj all of a sudden. Really? Well, she went to the holy city of Mecca. What she do? What she did? What fuck she did? She trying to get right with God all of a sudden? What's going on? Talk to me.
A little dirt to move to me.
Talk to me. What Mary doing? Terrell McMillan, thank you. He said, LJ and Artie, much love. Everybody getting it. Wow, shaking my head. Do y'all see the YouTube story about the racist pilot attacked Snoop Dogg in first class? No.
What?
No, what happened, Terrell? A racist pilot attacked Snoop in first class?
Wow.
Sheesh.
Wow. Yeah.
Probably didn't feel that a nigga should even be in first class, you know?
Everybody getting hit.
Everybody on the plane getting tipsy.
I told everybody, man, wolf season, man. Keep your head on a swivel and be safe when you go outside, man. It's holiday season, man. Everybody getting hit.
Well, thank you, Terrell. I did not see that.
We'll have to look that up.
I ain't see that at all. Oh yeah, come on, Teacher Maria. She said, yeah, we got like 700 people in the chat right now with only 194 likes. Come on, y'all. We can do better. We can do better as a community, as a people. Come on. Hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing. God damn it. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell and click all so that you'll be notified every time we drop a new joint. Um,
I'm trying to see what happened next.
you said what?
You keep saying a racist pilot attacked Snoop Dogg in first class, but what happened next will surprise you. I'm trying to see what happened next.
Mm.
It's a bunch of YouTube videos. I don't see news articles. So.
I wonder what airline it was too. David Smith, thank you. He said, Lord Jamar, what do you think Jay is talking about when he mentions physics in his statement?
Come on, we know. We know.
He's probably, I would think he's trying to give a jab towards flat earth.
Right.
When the real fake physics are people sticking to the bottom of a ball and waters, sticking to a curve and all, that's the fake physics right there. But it's laughable when people try to throw little digs out there like that. And my thing is, why the fuck would you bring that up in a message where you're trying to defend yourself about raping a 13-year-old girl? What does conspiracy theories and fake physics have to do with anything? Like, why would you say that? That was some weird shit right there. You see, very cryptic almost, like, you know what I mean? And it's almost like he's trying to diffuse anybody that may be known for that. Anybody who may speak on behalf of that, he's trying to nullify them ahead of time.
Yep.
And put a stigma on them.
Mm-hmm.
Could I be one of those people? Hey, it's possible. It's possible. But yeah, that's what I think he meant, David Smith. That's just my intuition tells me that.
The people are saying
again,
he meant to say psychic, like he misspelled it or something.
Oh.
Yeah, he meant to say psychic.
Fake psychics. Conspiracy theorists and fake psychics. Okay. Maybe he did mean this. You see? Now that makes us think, did he write this? Because his people they wouldn't have run it through a spell check?
Or, he's probably talking about all the internet detectives, you know what I mean? That be solving crimes and stuff. Especially on Twitter. A lot of people on Twitter, they do their due diligence. Well, formerly Twitter.
Live from the motherland. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, Anubis, teacher Maria said peace. All right, yeah. You see him chilling, doing what he do, doing that Anubis business.
How many inches is his neck now?
I don't know. I ain't measured that shit. He's a big boy, though. You see him.
Sheesh. Still on a raw diet?
Yep.
Yeah, man. I don't know. This thing with Jay-Z, man, I just feel like we're going to have to see where this rabbit hole leads us, man. Is it going to be dismissed? You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I don't know if he's going to be in as much. I don't know. We got to see what happens.
Yeah.
Because right now, your boy Diddy's fuck. If he was to go down on a Diddy level, that would be like, whoa. That would be like super whoa.
I think they're going to try to make him the new Bill Cosby, man. I really do.
You're saying Jay-Z or Diddy?
Yes. Jay-Z. I'm seeing some parallel similarities between him and Bill Cosby. There was no evidence in the Bill Cosby thing either, because that was way over 20 years. It just took that one chick to come out, and then they all came out. And there was no evidence. It was just her word against Cosby's word. That's what it was.
Mm.
And that was what? How many years ago was that? That was like what, in the 80s, 90s? That was it was 20 plus years as well, Lord J. I'm seeing similarities.
Yeah. Yeah. I see this nigga looking over here and shit.
What happened?
Nah, nigga Nubis was looking over here and shit. Well, all right, well, shit. I mean, you know, I guess we talked about that, man. We're gonna get out of here soon.
Yes, sir.
Apparently, also, before we go, they got a person of interest, apparently, with this United Healthcare shooter. Did y'all see that?
Apparently he was in some McDonald's or some shit in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. Luigi Mangione, identified as suspect in the CEO killing. Yeah, they're trying to put it on this fucking guy. He's 26 years old. Apparently he may have been, you know, mad at you know, corporate America, shit like that. He was a data engineer at a car buying website, TrueCar. He graduated from University of Pennsylvania in 2020.
You can't make this stuff up, man.
Yeah.
What the heck?
He received a Master of Science in Engineering with a major in Computer and Information Science, a Bachelor in Science in Engineering, major in Computer Science with a minor in Mathematics.
See, it's always these nerds, man.
Yeah. They're saying he has ties to Hawaii. He graduated from the Gilman School in Baltimore.
Hold on, ties
It's
to
an
where?
all boys private school in Baltimore.
You said ties to where? Hawaii?
Yes, he has ties to Hawaii. His last known address was in Honolulu, Hawaii. They said people sent him messages on social media before his arrest and the months leading up to Mangioni's arrest, post tagging his account on social media platform X indicated his friends may have been trying to contact him. Nobody has heard from you in months. One post from October read. Another post from July read, I don't know if you are okay or just in a super isolated place and have no service. But I haven't heard from you in months.
We don't even know if it's really him.
Right.
Yeah, as I told you before, Lord Jamar, they got these masks that look super real, like humans.
Mm-hmm.
You just go like this. And the masks that they have, if you do your research, the masks that they have look real human-like. And they were saying the CIA has even better ones.
Yep. They also, like I said, they got AI, they got masks, they got all kind of shit to confuse you, and make you not unsure about what you're looking at.
You know, it's just like the makeup artists, Hollywood. When you film movies, they can make you look like anything.
So apparently, this guy was at McDonald's or something like that. Apparently, he was getting a McFlurry after the McMurder, and he
had a Big Mac attack.
he was seen by an employee at McDonald's, I believe, who recognized him.
They wanted that 50 G's. Did you see they upped it?
Oh yeah.
They upped it.
Oh, they upped it from 10 to 50.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll get you a lot of fucking Big Macs. You get a lot of Big Macs for 50 G's. Yeah. So,
Yeah, once they upped it to 50 G's, let's get that motherfucker.
I guess that's where you do, I guess that's where you go after a McMurder. You go to McDonald's after a McKilling and get a McFlurry.
With the extra M&Ms.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with that. There's so many theories out there. I had somebody call me and say, "Oh, it's the wife." I have people that feel like it could be his business partners.
He could even be potentially he could be the wife's lover, man.
He could be who? What?
The wife's lover.
The wife's lover.
The shooter could have been the side dude.
Oh, right. I mean, maybe. Live for the Motherland said, do you think this is more of the elites putting asterisks by entertainers' names? Thank you, Live from the Motherland. I assume we're talking about Jay-Z again. I think they're always going to throw the scent off themselves and put it on the ones that they feel are the expendables. Okay? So I feel like people like Diddy and Jay-Z have been expendable to them for a long time, but they were fooled into believing that they weren't expendable. They thought they were really like part of the shit.
Solidified.
Like these devils will fool the shit out of you. They'll bring their kids to your crib and make you think that, our families grew up together. I mean, what? I thought we were, bro.
It's a dirty game.
Yeah, it's a dirty game. You're not really down with us like that, bro. Like we just had to make you feel like that, bro. Which at the end of the day, it's all about us, man. Sagan, my guy, what's good? He said, what about Syria? What about Syria? What's going on? Attacking Syria still again? Yeah. Is this something to distract us from what's going on in Syria? Bring us up to speed, Sagan. Thank you. Mr. H34, thank you. He said, ain't no way in hell I'm about to pick up my child and she tells me she was violated and I'm not dead or chilling in someone's cell. This is true. This is true. Now, who are we talking about here? The 13-year-old? Is this what we're talking about?
Sounds like it.
Right. Because, what'd she say? She got picked up after the party, right? And told people that she got violated. Because, I heard this was a whole story of, I guess she went down to Radio City Music Hall, from what I remember, right? She didn't have no ticket. She's trying to get in. She's going around limos and seeing if she can get in or get into an after party somewhere. And Puffy's limo driver said, yo, you look like something that Puffy would like, or some shit like that. And after taking Jay-Z and Puffy to this after party, he came back and got this girl and then brought her over there, and she had to sign a non-disclosure thing, and they gave her a drink. She was woozy, and apparently she woke up, she says, and Mr. Carter, Jay-Z, was holding her down, violating her. Then they said after that, Puffy came in, violated her, and maybe with a broad that was watching or some shit. And Puffy violated her, and then Jay-Z and the broad watched. First Diddy and the and the girl watched. Then after that, Jay-Z and the girl watched. She said, and then afterwards, she might have went home and told her people or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, did her father pick her up or some shit like, yeah, ain't no way if my daughter told me, yo, I got violated at a party, like, bro, like we gotta go, man. We gotta damn near try to kill everybody in the party type of shit. Like,
if this story is real, I'm not trying to victim shame, but why are we waiting so long? Why are we waiting 30 years?
I mean, some will say, you know, the trauma, she was 13, you know, maybe she didn't have the power, you know, um, and the fortitude that you know that you need to have once you become a woman. Then maybe, you know, I don't know, man. Um, I don't know. These are all questions that have to be found out. Um, it's just, you know, when these guys were on top, like, did they ever think that this day they would have days like this in the future?
Mm.
I don't think they ever, in their wildest dreams, especially somebody like Puff, I don't think he's seen this. I don't think he saw shit like this would ever come, bro. And I think niggas got away with a lot of shit that we don't know that they got away with. See, sometimes you get punished for the shit that you got away with. Like niggas be like, I didn't do this though. I didn't do this. But yeah, maybe you're getting punished for some shit you did do. You see? Maybe you're
Right.
getting punished for some shit you did do. And even though you didn't do this, but it still kind of adds up. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like niggas, especially niggas like Puff, niggas got away with some shit, man. Niggas got away with some street shit that we don't know about. You know what I mean? Possibly putting money on niggas' heads on some street shit. Because if a street nigga could do it, you know what I mean? If a street
Right.
nigga could put money on somebody's head.
Now, what we're not going to do is we're not going to men shame. We're not going to men shame just because we're asking a question.
Who said we're men shaming? What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just looking at the chat saying, why do men always think it takes so long? Well, where was the fucking police report? If there's no fucking police report and it's 30 years later, we're just asking a question. We're not going to men shame. I want to know
30
why
years is a long time.
30 years and where's the police report? Do we at least have that?
I don't know. Was there a police report? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Was a police report ever even filed? I don't know. Right now, this is not feeling as strong as, you know, Diddy had cribs raided and shit like that. That's what really made shit serious. And he had like, there was videos of him and Cassie. You know what I mean? There was shit more than just allegation. You know what I mean? Like, we started seeing some shit. So I feel like until we really see some evidence and other than just allegations, this is kind of, you know, a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like people kind of was looking for this to happen in a lot of ways. Like a lot of people was waiting for this Jay-Z shoe to drop. So knowing that, you know, the script writers that are out there could be like, oh, look, this is what they want in the next scripts and just give you some shit. You see what I'm saying? That falls into line of what you want to see in the script. I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if he's innocent.
Some people are saying maybe the police and everybody was paid off. It's possible.
Definitely possible.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when you got that so much money, there's a lot of maneuvering that you can do. There's a lot of things you can get into that, you know, people just don't, you know what I mean? Don't know what the fuck. But thank you, Mr. H34, Suso Def said D Brad, aka David K. Far L, video on YTube and his book titled BET, D Brad and Me, produced Rap City, 106 in Park, etc. Would be a great interview. Okay, I'm gonna look into him. D Brad. K Far L. Yeah, more now, huh? Teacher Maria, she said, LJ, did you see the food video I sent on IG? I don't think I did. What food video did you send, Teacher Maria?
All right, people in the chat, put a 1 if you think Jay-Z did it, and put a 2 if you think Jay-Z didn't do it. Let's see what's up. Put a 1 if you think Jay-Z did it, and put a 2 if you think Jay-Z didn't do it. Wow. Okay.
Based on what though? Because we
Just
don't have any evidence, just on guts.
Yeah, put a
on
1
gut feeling.
if Jigga Man did it, put a 1. If Jigga Man didn't do it, put a 2. Looks like it's 50-50 so far.
I don't see what we talking about, Teacher Maria. Yeah, I got a lot of fucking. I can't scroll through this right now. I got a lot of shit in here. I don't see no message from you, Teacher Maria. But I'll probably see it later. Thank you. Mr. H34 said violated, ran to a gas station, called her dad, and went home. Oh, violated, ran to a gas station, called her dad, and went home? Nah, I ain't going down like that. I don't give a damn who it is. I hear you. Yes, sir. Oh, so she called her dad and then went home after that? Like, after telling him what happened? Yeah, that's kind of weird.
You know what is smart? Diddy has how many lawsuits now? He has a lot, right? Diddy has a lot of lawsuits. People coming out trying to get that bread, suing them. This is smart. We might not get bread if we go after Diddy. So we're going to go after Sean Carter. We'll be the first to get that bag. Because he's mentioned, this is the first time he's mentioned in the Diddy lawsuit.
Sagan said militias in Syria overthrew their government. Oh, shit. And the leader of Syria fled to Russia. Whoa. Oh, I ain't know about that. Is that what the fuck's going on out here?
And he said Syria has fallen. Let me see this.
Assad flees to Moscow as Syria rebels capture Damascus. Wow. Syria's former prime minister agrees to hand over power to rebel forces. Now I got to look into this because
this is weird, man. All this stuff happening right before a new president takes office. This dude's gonna have
what was Syria's connection to everything, and
he's gonna have his work cut out for him. Jeez.
Like, are these rebels somebody that, you know? Sometimes they be American backed and all this type of shit. Why the nigga ran to Russia?
Russia, help me, save me, help me. Yeah, man.
Oh, they said he had 50 years of a brutal dictatorship.
3 hours ago, Russia grants asylum to ousted Syrian dictator Assad. They've granted, the Kremlin said on Monday, Russia has granted political asylum to him. That's why.
Okay. Shit. I got to look more into that, Sagan, but thank you for putting us on to that because I had no idea about that. I don't watch the news like that. It's, man, the news is a fucking brainwashing factory. Live from the motherland. Thank you again. He said facts. It's a dirty game. I think they thought they could, but their way in. Jay's denying it adamantly, so I don't believe the assault case, but it seems like the Alphabet Boys are coming after all their assets. Yeah. Because that's how they want to break motherfuckers. Come after they bread. Shop Girl, thank you. Said, I think even Oprah. There is no amount of money that can save them when them folks don't need them anymore. Yup, even Oprah. She can get it too. She can get it too. And she'll be like, how dare you? I was the most faithful to you.
Not Oprah, man. Oprah?
Listen, Oprah can get it too. Watch Raisin, thank you. He said, why is it always the dealer / customer, never supplier? You see? So they're talking about why they always persecute or convict the dealer or the customer, but not the big guy, the supplier, the plug. You see? So Jay-Z and Diddy, people like that would be considered the dealers, But who's the one? Who are the people that are able to finance people like that? You know what I mean? Like we look at, I was saying this in an interview once, how people was like, oh man, Mayweather got all this money. And I'm like, yo, bro, there's people out there that pay Mayweather. Like they got so much money where they could pay him. And so they're over, you know what I mean? To them, he ain't even got a lot of money like that. Like it's all relative and shit. To us, motherfuckers got a lot of money. But in the real, the real plugs, the real suppliers and all of these type of shits, these niggas got way more money than the Jay-Z's and the Puff Daddies and all this type of shit. And that's why they're able to insulate themselves and use these dudes as the front men for the shit that they're doing. Yeah.
The supplier is always elusive. That's another thing people don't understand. The supplier is always elusive. If you want to get the supplier, it's going to be up to the government to be able to get the supplier. They can get the supplier, but they choose not to. For an example, this guy that shot the CEO, he was on the run for what? Over 3 or 4 days? The feds to step in, and they got him in a matter of a day. So if the government wants to get the supplier, they can, but they choose not to. The supplier is always elusive.
Yeah. Because you might find that the supplier and the fucking, and the government is one and the same.
One and the same, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
ding, ding.
One and the same. And this is why it's hard to get the supplier. The same people that's supposed to prosecute the crime are committing them.
Committing the crime.
Thank you, Watch Raisin. Live for the motherland. Thank you again. He said, nah, they not gonna come after Oprah. Left my ass. She ran too many campaigns for them. Yeah, she did. But this just shows they don't give a flying fuck.
Am I missing something here, man?
Who you
about
are.
Oprah? Am I missing something?
What?
What's with the Oprah talk?
Nah, because Oprah is one of those people they feel like she's next up too. They've been talking about Jay-Z and they talking about Oprah too.
But what's the rumor mill saying about Oprah?
Man, she had that fucking school for girls and all that type of shit. Like that she might be, She might be down with some bullshit, bro.
Hmm.
The children, you know, trafficking allegedly, shit like that. School
Wow.
in Africa, what is it? You know, what was that all about? Like, you know, because there was a lot of abuse and shit going on at that school.
Hmm.
Mr. H34, thank you again. He said Biden also carpet bombed Syria under the guise of Iran-backed militias attacking U.S. targets in Iraq, but it's a cover for the chosen ones in the chosen land. Well, I'm not sure if Syria is the chosen land, but
And it's questionable that they're the chosen ones.
yeah, right. But thank you. I appreciate you, Mr. H34. Watch Raisin, Child Protective Services, Walmart missing poster. What's he
Someone said
saying?
it's a Pizzagate. Oprah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. Come on. Plus, she ran with niggas like Weinstein.
Mm.
Fucking, she ran with the nigga, the Epstein. Like all the Steens, she ran with all them niggas, B.
Okay.
Like all the Fausteens. She ran with all the Fausteens.
Okay, I can see the connection. I can see the connection with her based upon
They
her.
got her at Diddy parties. They got her at Weinstein parties. They got her on Epstein's flights. They got her, you know what I mean?
Mm.
A lot of shit. Like
Mm.
I said, if you're around the Diddy oil, you could get splashed with it. If you're in the range, it could have got on you. And if it got on you, that means you dirty.
Oprah just seems so wholesome, man. Oprah. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Oprah, like the Color Purple Oprah. I'm thinking of early days Oprah. You know, when she had her talk show first starting out.
Yeah. Listen, you don't get to that point being wholesome like that. You gotta have some ruthlessness in you. You gotta have some, you know what I mean?
Mm.
You gotta have some bullshit with you. Yeah, you do.
Man, it's a cold world.
It's a cold fucking world, man.
Eesh.
She a cold piece.
Man.
She a cold piece.
Mm.
Well, listen, man. You know, time's gonna tell what the hell.
Yeah, man. Oprah, man. Come on, man. Whoo.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oprah watched them lasers burn up Maui, then said a phoenix would rise out of the ashes. She was talking about smart cities. That's what I'm saying. Like, she down with a lot of fucking foul shit.
Wow, man.
Helped to bring about a lot of bullshit. That's right, Candace. Oprah ain't ish.
Wow. Okay.
She been a shield for the Democratic Party for the longest, pushing all their leftist agendas, progressive agendas, and all of that nonsense. You know, she champions all that type of shit.
Man, maybe I'm just out of the loop when it comes to her, man. Last I heard, I always thought she was America's sweetheart, man.
Yeah, now she's the fire starter. Allegedly. Somebody said Google Oprah's gold toilet. See? Crazy shit like that. Well, listen, I appreciate y'all. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? I'll be back tomorrow. Will you be back tomorrow?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right.
Let's get it in.
We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see what the fuck comes up in the news.
We might get more developments on the lawsuit, man.
Yeah. Y'all have a positive rest of your day, rest of your evening.
Keep your head on a swivel and be safe out there.
Yeah, be safe, be productive, and do what the fuck you do. Once again, for the God Pod, I am Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
Peace.
Welcome to the God Pod with Lord Jamar. Not a hard job to expose the fraud.
Let's go.
P. Diddy, Kid Cudi, explode your car. Shit get ugly when I unload the scar.
Ronaldo.
Shout out to my people around the world that love me. Peace to Artie Stacks, digga,
Said
digga,
50
and
real king of New York.
in the chat.
Okay.
All my niggas that got me. Rest in peace, fact checker rage. Got memories that never fade. You are still missed to this day. Sever with my blade, what gets in my way. Never be a tether, this is FBA. I got games for whoever wanna play. Spit flames for forever and a day.
Ever and a day.
Shit changed, then you better get away.
Yeah.
You know my name, motherfucker, is Lord J.
No, this beat is not on the album. I almost put it on, but I changed my mind. I just gave it to y'all for this intro. But trust me, there's more than enough fire shit on there to not miss this one. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Peace.